Hello guys, hello everyone. So I guess I'm back. I'm back at my home today, and and today was it's 12:15 right now, and I'm here today to recap my day 37. It was Saturday, and happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all of you because on this day it was Ganesh Chaturthi. Other than that, let's recap the day 37 on the main point. It's 12:15 right now, and after making this video, I will go to work. And so for for complete hours that I worked today was around 6 or 50 minutes, and I'm hoping if this as of I'm not counting this video making thing. It's before it was 6 or 50 minutes, and out of which I worked for around 3 or 47 minutes on development, in which my effective breaks were included. That is only breaks of 5 minutes or 20 minutes, and something that I didn't do anything in between, anything for fun in my work time. I was constantly working during this, and that's it. uh, I guess since I am only making this I'm trying to keep things bit more segregated because I felt that yesterday and from past few days I've been mixing everything up, and things have been becoming more complicated to explain for me, and even keep a track of everything. So as I started this as a development thing, and I will be keeping only development information in it, and there's no point sense. I don't feel there is any sense in going too much into detail because what I'm doing, the the model I'm adopting is flexible. I work. It doesn't. If I work, give a continuous sitting for 3 hours, then whole 3 hours count. Supposingly, I didn't do anything else in that work. Despite my breaks, only I completed all other tasks in my breaks and come back and sit on my desk and start working again without delaying. Then it's work. So out of this 6 or 50 minutes that I worked, 3 hour 47 minutes was the work that I did on development, and it was a continuous sitting. 3 hour 47 minutes. It was a continuous sitting in between, in which I adopted a Pomodoro technique, and whenever I took the break, uh, it was based on that model only, 5 minutes and 20 minutes, short breaks and long breaks, and majority of times uh, in that whole process, uh, it was only that amount of break only, and I did all my tasks on my menial task in those short breaks only. Yeah, so that's it. I guess that much covers it up. And if you are interested to know what I did, what I studied in development today, it was yesterday also I was reading that articles only on on I was reading this on W3 schools, and on W3 schools I was reading this array related thing, array sort methods related thing to JavaScript. So yeah, uh, so what I was doing was I was reading those. Since I am struggling a bit with arrays, I couldn't understand those topics, so I started reading the array topics, and yeah, they are cool. I read those topics, and then after it, I what I did was uh, they even have a W3 skills have a what I felt that W3 schools have a very good learning system if you know how to learn. Since so whenever I found myself in bit difficulty, I just clicked on the try it yourself button, and I went it redirected me to the next coding page. And sometimes when things are written in theoretically, I find them hard to understand. So what I did was, as they redirect me to that coding page, then I start reading code, and suddenly things start making sense to me. Then this I have adopted this new practice of writing comments. When I earlier I didn't use as you whenever any any language is taught to you, you will know that it is always told how to comment, how to write the comments. But very less people, even I didn't use it because we didn't know how to use it. So basically, what we didn't feel the need of because comments usually, even if someone knows how comments are used, they are usually used while making big projects. But what I feel, no, comments purpose is to write your problems, or if or to leave any tips. Even if someone else picks it up, he can understand what is going on in the code. That's what comments is. So it can be for anyone. For example, if I'm writing a code and I'm facing any issues in it, and I'm or I want to make this thing happen but I can't figure out, then I will write a comment about it. So uh, the the model that I have been practicing is, whenever I find a question, I just write the comment on it. uh, I In the code below itself, I write a comment and see, okay, this is was my problem. And 50% of the times what happens is, when I go back to the other page, and then when I read the next line, answer is itself there, because I just had this problem, I wrote it down, and I read this answer, and I know, okay, I got the answer. 50% of time, this is what happens. If I have a doubt, I just write it down. But if the problem, the I'm focusing so majorly on writing comments is because when you don't write comments, and I'm not a type of person who is very enjoy reading all those articles. I enjoy reading sports articles so much. I know them word by word. But these articles I'm just reading for the sake. I just, if I had not written that comment and I've read that line without writing that comment, I would have not remembered that line at all. Even I would have said, oh, it never existed there. But since I wrote that comment down, I know that this is my problem. Usually what happens, when we think on thoughts, we think, okay, this is our problem, and but we don't know what is our problem. It should be written somewhere, so that even if we got a time to ask someone else, I can ask it. So some people find it, but usually those people who find what are basically happens to me is, I like my doubts to be resolved. So I just write it down, and whenever I get time, whenever I have someone better experience than me, if I have it, if he or she has a free time, I just ask them things. So some people don't like it. Some people have a different approach. They just, the problem comes to them, then they start finding a solution. I'm a more of a different type. Both the approaches are right. Both I Because I know both type of person. I am a that fundamental person. I have many people known that who see the problem and then start solving it. But the thing is, what I am trying to do, I used to stuck to my fundamental thing and not go that way, and those people usually don't go our way. What I'm trying to do is mix my fundamental learning model and their problem oriented learning method and mix them together. So this is what I did while by writing comments. I was learning. I'm learning fundamentally each and everything, step by step. I'm learning, and then I see I can understand it. So I write my problem. Now my mind knows that, okay, this is your problem. Now it start finding its answer by itself. Human brain is a very interesting thing. It's a problem solving thing. It start finding for answers. And as soon as I write that question, okay, I want to find this answer. It will try to find it answer. No, if not today, then tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, by reading that article or by asking someone else. But it has to be told that I want the answer of this solution, and it has to be told by doing something other than mind, because mind has so much things to do already. It can't remember everything. You have to free it up. So when you write that thing down, the mind knows, okay, this is a priority work now. When you put it in you just think, okay, I will remember it. The mind put it already has so many of important tasks to do, so it put that remembered thing at the last of that list. So you can't rely on that list. You have to write it on other list and let mind keep your mind free. I personally, because since we try to remember all these things, our mind becomes so cluttered and confused that after one time it's basically our memory. A human is a memory space, or though it's the fastest memory, it will take its time, it will solve everything, but it does get hang, or it does get slowed down. So it's better, if you want maximum capability from your brain, it's better to keep it free from things that it doesn't need to do. You can just write it, take it and just write it down somewhere, and tell your brain, if this problem arises, look at that page or look at it. Then human mind, it you if you help your mind, you keep it healthy, you make things easier for it, it will give you best functionality. It just keep things the way our human mind is. Just the way a computer's memory works, exactly the way human mind works. It just, we can increase our space in our computers, but we cannot do it in a human being. It is what it existed. It does improve, it does increase, but it improves over time. There is no method has been adopt or has been created yet or founded yet through which we can increase our memory capacity space of our human brain. Though the capacities of increasing the capacity space of our computers has been founded, so we better use it to save our time and to keep our human mind more clutter free. Okay, because let computer do these things, this extra things, let the computer do it, let your notebook do it, let your mind do things bigger than these menial tasks. All these are menial tasks. Even no matter how you look at it, a computer mind yet has not been able to do anything that a human mind cannot already do it. So the whole purpose of making these things is to ensure that human mind don't have to think of all these things, because it already has done it. So we already know that if we test our human mind, it some or the other way it can figure out this problem. So rather than trying to solve already figured out problems, try to use it to figure out newer problems. That's when you are making your mind run at the right place and for the right things. And when you are looking for things that it is new for this also, our human brain, it becomes very active, and its productivity increases exponentially. That's what I feel. That's why keeping track of your time, how you're managing, is very important, so that it 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 has to know that, okay, uh, I have to this keeping the time priority, keeping the track of your time, again doing it in mind, it can't see it. It keeps it at the last, because it already has many works to do. So when you make you take this time and you write it down, and you just see your your human brain sees, oh, okay, then it automatically will tell you that which task is more important or should be on priority for you, and you will start doing it. And trust me, I've been trying to sync my clock with the universe. And when you try to sync your clock, how your body function with the universe, things, I personally felt things start falling in place. You start feeling that everything is happening on right time, because you are in sync with universe. That's why universe has a way of doing things. It has disruptions too. So that's why I kept disruptions too. I'm not very neatly organized. But what I realized, that the more in sync with universe you are, in a much better space you are. Though yes, even sometimes interruptions happen in universe too. So interruptions are part of your universe, of you too. But no matter how many interruptions happen, universe always starts its work that it has to do. It might delay it, but it will start again. So that should be for us only. We should sync ourselves with universe, keep doing things, interruptions happen, solve it. The worst thing that can happen, only delay will happen, let it happen. But getting back on this, on the syncing process, is more important. That's the I don't know if I've been able to explain it better or much better, I don't know, but with experience I'm sure that if I keep communicating it with you guys, I will be in a much better explain, will be able to explain it much more better, and articulate it much better, and make things even easier for me. If you like, or if anyone of understood even a single thing, or found even a single thing relatable, or ever found it that, oh, we experienced it too, then let me know, so that I can know that yes, many people do agree with me, and I'm the right side of the thought process, because it's you guys that I'm trying to help, and I must know that you are relating with the things that I'm saying, because the best way to explain things to anyone is to make things relatable to them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I know, but what's the point if only I know it? If only I know it, then it will only benefit me. But I want the things that I know to be benefited, to be taken by, to help you guys also. So I must know whether you are relating with things, or I should take a different approach to explaining things. That's what I think. So I guess that pretty much sums up my day 38, and day 37. Oh shit, it was day 39. It was day 39 today, and that much pretty much sums it up my day 39. It's 12:34 right now, and even this video has been of around 18 minutes. So yeah, I will be adding it in my work hour, but still, it's the development work that I did in the whole day. It's 3 hours 47 minutes. That's it. So guys, thank you. See you tomorrow for day 40. Goodbye.